Yeah, well, that's good. I like that. The difference is from the draft. You know, you don't get any say or choice. The cool thing about this day is, people have to choose you, and I think that's really that never gets old for me. So it's a great day for the Tigers, and again, always a blessing when a young man and his family say, hey, yeah, that's what I want to be a part of. I think that's really cool. That never gets old to me. I love that part of it, and I just love the process of seeing it through, and the development that comes with it. And we got a lot going on, man. Today is a day we're celebrating our graduates. I'm leaving here. We got a big brunch. You got graduation tomorrow, and so you got that group that's been through their journey, and now you got a day all on the same day. You're celebrating a bunch of new Tigers coming in, so it's a blessing, and it's just a group I'm super excited about getting started with. I think it's my 15th class, and the one thing I will say about the last 15 years, we've been incredibly consistent with graduation. We've been very, very consistent with winning. And we've been, I think, consistent in those areas because of our recruiting and, how we recruit and the young people that have come in here. So just, again, a fun day, a great day, a lot that goes into it. And really just, always appreciative of our staff. I know I'm the one that, comes in here and has to do the press conference and all that stuff, but listen, I just do my part. We have a huge operation. There's so much that goes into the recruiting process, from our student volunteers to our full-time staff, all the way up to Ty and Chanel and Jordan Sorrells and Josh Wall and Zach Fulmer. I mean, they just do an incredible job of managing our whole recruiting operation, not to mention the coaches and all that they have to do with the role that they fulfill. So it's a never-ending deal. Like, we're celebrating this day today, but we're on to the next class. I mean, it never ever stops. So it's something you got to enjoy, and I do enjoy it. I enjoy the relationships. I enjoy the competitiveness of it. And because we take a lot of pride in Clemson and who we are, so it's again a fun day. And with the guys coming in mid-years for the mid-year, I think it'll be a very fun spring as well. But looking at the class, we've got 22 total signees. 15 of them are going to be mid-years, so I think that's really exciting. Several of those guys are going to meet us at the bowl. They changed that rule last year to where guys could come in and get some practice with you and come to the bowl with you the whole deal. Can't play, but can be a part of the process, and that's just really helpful because you go ahead and start getting some guys acclimated and start making the transition with them, and for some of these guys to be able to spend a little time, like Champ Thompson, for example, he's been here the last couple of days, and for him to have a few days or a week with Tyler Davis, I mean, that's pretty cool. To have an opportunity, a guy he's not going to be able to play with, but to be able to learn from a few days, I think is great. And of the 15 mid-years, 6 are on offense and 9 are on defense. And then Hoosier, I guess it's really 16 because Hoosier's coming in mid-year as well. So got 9 different states, Georgia, Florida, Texas, Maryland, South Carolina, Illinois, Virginia, North Carolina, and Tennessee. So I think that's my first signee from the state of Illinois, so added another guy there, or another state. So really, really cool. Position-wise, offensively, again, we got 8 guys, 1 running back, 4 offensive linemen, a tight end, and 2 receivers. And then defensively, we got 13 guys, 2 D tackles, 2 D ends, 3 linebackers, 3 safeties, and 3 corners, and then 1 kicker. So it's a really good group. A lot of these guys have won championships throughout their tenure, and I think that's something that we always look at as far as where they're coming from. Specifically, the guys coming in, David Easy Azumame coming from North Cobb, Coach Shane Queen. We're really excited about David. He's a big back. I mean, this kid has got a ton of personality. He's a home run hitter. And just a perfect fit for this class. We were going to take one and we feel like we got our guy, and he's been committed a long time. Receiver, we want to take 2 guys there. These guys have been committed. They came in to our visit last June. They've been committed ever since, and these are 2 of the top 10 receivers in the country. 2 great players that really bring everything that we're looking for. And so Wesco's coming in mid-year, so he'll get a head start, and really excited about him and just, the versatility of his game. He can really do a lot of things. Same thing with TJ, man, just 2 ball hawks. They can go up and get it. They got length, they got speed, they've got change of direction, they got the ability to do a lot of things with the ball in their hands after the catch. So lot to like. TJ coming from Tampa Catholic, Coach Jarris McIntyre, and Bryant Wesco from Midlothian, Coach Doug Wendell. So really excited about this group there. And then tight end, man, I feel like Christian Bentoncourt has been committed for 10 years. I think he was the first commit in this class. And he committed to me really early, and he maybe announced like a month later or something like that. But man, this guy is special. He is a big-time playmaker. I really love what we have at our tight end position. Same thing at receiver and running back. With now these guys kind of coming and adding on to the group. We're in a good spot. But he's from Marion Central Catholic. Coach Liam Kerwin. He's from up where, if you ever seen you older guys in here, y'all have all seen Groundhog Day, right? And that's where he's from. He's from that little town. You go by a bunch of cornfields to get to his school, but he's out in the middle. You think of, Illinois, you think of, big city, but he's from out in the middle of nowhere. But that little town, Groundhog Day, where it was filmed, it's right there. It was kind of cool riding through it. There's Punxsutawney Phil right there. So neat experience recruiting him. And again, my first signee from Illinois. Man, just super excited about what we were able to do on the offensive line. Man, it just kind of came together, and just worked out in a great way. Ronan O'Connell from Page High School in Tennessee, Coach Charles Rathbone, he's been committed a long time, and we're really excited about Ronan. Big barrel-chested guy, thick, can really got a lot of versatility to his game. He is a tough kid, man, and I just love everything about him. He's been with us for a while. And then just, as things went out, we kind of started the season, saying, hey, we might take 2, maybe 3. And then obviously we had a couple guys that one had to give up football medically with John. And then we had a graduate that wanted to move on. And so with the guys coming back, we ended up saying, hey, we want to try to find another center. And, man, we went and got a kid right here that we never took our eye off, but we weren't sure we were going to have a spot. And, man, Watson Young, I think he's going to be the first 4th-generation Tiger football player. I think that's really cool. His great-granddad played here. His granddad played here. His dad played here. And now this kid, and he was heading up to App, but really glad it worked out for him to be able to join us. And, a true center, man. He's played a lot of tackle as well, but he's going to be a center for us. And again, that just really proud of his development. I've had a chance to know him his entire life, literally. So I know he's going to be a guy that's going to be an outstanding Tiger for years to come. And then these last 2 guys, I think we really knocked it out of the park. And, just as far as what we needed. We needed guys that could play tackle and again, have some position flexibility, a lot like Jordan McFadden brought to us, a lot like Colin Sadler brings to us, a lot like Tristan Lee brings to us, some versatility in their game. And Elijah Thurman and Mason Wade, they bring that. These are 2 dirtbags, tough guys, man, just athletic, got good length, really in a good spot physically. And the best thing about these 4 linemen is they're all mid-years. So they're all going to have a chance to be here. So I'm really excited about them being on campus and joining us. Elijah from Bradwell Institute, Coach Deshaun Brock. He's a kid that we battled hard. And again, you think Tremaine Ankrum, you think Jordan McFadden, you think maybe a little bigger, but that type of athlete can really, really run. He's got excellent length. He's a great player in space. Love his toughness. I just think this kid's got a chance to be a great, great player. And then same thing with Mason Wade. Mason Wade, was a guy that committed to Duke early, and he's from up at Loudoun Valley High School. Coach David Bishop up in Virginia, and he's a kid that was committed. Obviously, that situation changed. Recruiting opens back up. We were able to get back in on this kid. And his mom, ironically went to Clemson, and his uncle Andy, went to Clemson as well. And he was a kid that had been in our camp early, but he committed early to Duke. And, man, you talk about he's the epitome of football. I mean, the guy has just developed every year. And you watch his tape, that's what I told him. First thing I said, this is a dirtbag right here. This guy he's a nice kid, but he is nasty on the football field. And again, long, he's got great work ethic. He's a grinder, incredibly smart. And so I just think we checked all the boxes and we were able to get what we need. And then with the guys, that we've got 7 starters coming back in the offensive line. Really, Linthicum, you kind of put him as 8 because he's going to have a chance to be the starter. He's got to go earn it this spring, but he'll have a chance. And you got Dietrich and Big Zach and Ian Reed and, Chap. And now all of a sudden we're able to get 4 guys. It just really gets us to a good spot where we need to be from a depth standpoint. And so I'm excited about it.